Well, this is an incomplete file. It does not reflect the FBI's thinking, just what was reported to federal agents. I've been seeking these FBI files since October 2023, and the FBI just released the first two part of them. We now have a little more insight into how agents investigated the death of Shanquella Robinson.
The FBI just released more details about the complicated case of Shanquella Robinson, who died during a trip to Mexico in 2022, and the situation is getting even stranger. At first, her friends claimed she was drunk and accidentally hit her head on the toilet. However, the new FBI report says that Shanquella was actually stomped on, not just injured by a fall. This shocking new detail makes the case even more suspicious.
FBI records show they spoke to a redacted person who referenced that fight and said they aren't sure what happened. But the unknown person claimed Shanquella's friends said she was drinking and hit her head on the toilet. The documents say the person also told investigators they saw pictures of Shanquella's body and said she looks like she was stomped on. The person also believed there were cameras in the house.
Now, Shanquella's friends are pushing for the case to be handled in Mexico, which could be because they know it might not move forward properly there. It's sad how long this case has been dragging without justice. A few weeks ago, Shanquella's family filed a lawsuit against the Cabo 6, the group of friends she was with, to finally get answers. Her mother also sued the federal authorities, accusing them of lying and tampering with the autopsy.
It's not going to bring back Shanquella Robinson, but it's that I know that the FBI should have done something at this time. After 2 years ago, I know a lot of stuff that was in the phones of Shanquella Robinson that I gave to the FBI, and the FBI looked over it like it was nothing. And and just like you just pushed my daughter up under the rug when you should have been arrested these people. You had a video where she was being, but you want to mess with the autopsy and say that she did not have a broken back or spine when the FBI are deliberately lying. Because someone attorney had already, not my attorney, but attorney had already told me don't let the FBI mess with that autopsy, that they were going to switch it around. And that's exactly what they did. And I'm fed up with this stuff. I need justice for my child.
When the family filed the lawsuit, their lawyer said that this was not just about getting justice for Shanquella, but also about holding officials accountable for failing to protect a U.S. citizen. The family says that the horrible way the case has been handled only makes their pain worse. They also claim Shanquella's mother has suffered over $25,000 worth of damages and accuse the FBI of hiding important records. The lawsuit points out that the FBI and State Department decided not to press charges due to lack of evidence, even though a viral video showed one of Shanquella's friends physically attacking her while others recorded. Another video showed Shanquella searching for her friends, who acted strangely when she found them. Reports also say there's a hidden part of the video where another friend slammed her, after which she never got up again. The family noticed that stories from the friends kept changing. One said she was found on the floor, another said in a chair, another said in bed. The timeline also didn't match up. The friends claimed it took hours, but it seemed like only minutes passed. They even told her family it was alcohol poisoning, but the Mexican autopsy clearly said she died from neck and spinal injuries. The friends also refused to let her be taken to a hospital, which could have saved her. There are even more suspicious details, like how she was naked in the fight video but later found fully dressed in a staged position as if she fell. The family is confused why the authorities claim there was no evidence, and to make it worse, the FBI told the family it might take 5 years to share their findings.
In our lawsuit, we allege we have presented the FBI with a public records request in order to be able to assess what was done on the case. And their response was, we can get back to you in 5 years, which obviously would be an even more significant delay, even more significant erosion of evidence in the case, memories of witnesses, etc. So it's an unacceptable response.
Even though the family was upset about how the case was being handled, the FBI finally released some documents. However, much of the information was blacked out. What is clear is that Shanquella's body had major injuries, showing she was stomped on. Investigators also think there might have been hidden cameras in the Airbnb where the incident happened, which could reveal more about what led to her death. Interview 5, simplified. While the family wants the case to be handled in the U.S., the friends are still pushing for it to be moved to Mexico. Hill Cook, one of the friends, even filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit in North Carolina, saying it should be handled under Mexican law since it happened there. Other friends agreed, but Shanquella's mother is fighting back, saying the case should stay in North Carolina because both the victim and the accused are American, and most of them fled back to North Carolina after the incident. Many people are asking why the friends want the case in Mexico so badly. It could be because there are rumors that the Mexican police were bribed, possibly taking $117,000 from Shanquella's luggage. An investigative journalist even suggested that the death was covered up to protect the image of Cabo as a tourist destination. Locals mentioned that crime cases often go unsolved there due to lack of resources, and victims sometimes go months without being identified. This could explain why the friends believe they have a better chance of escaping punishment if the case stays in Mexico, even though Mexican authorities have already issued an arrest warrant for Dage Jackson, who even changed her name to avoid being found. Many fear that if things continue like this, the Cabo 6 might never face consequences, despite the new FBI evidence suggesting the attack was planned. Hopefully, Shanquella's family will finally get the justice they deserve, but for now, all we can do is wait. Like and comment on this video and subscribe this channel for next video update.